Hey, what's going on YouTube? TeamFTS here. We got Aaron. Got Black and Honest over there playing 2K. We got Ian over here asleep. Need to wake your bitch ass up.
No, it's only 4 o'clock in the morning.
And me and Aaron have our invites. Nats.
Hell yeah.
Plan on going. He's running E-Dragons.
I am.
And I'm running Chaos Heretics.
He is.
And right now we're gonna do our post nationals version. Pre-post, same difference. We're gonna tell you something about some of the decks and cards in the meta and why they're good and what we're talking about facing when we go to Nats. So what do you expect on facing in the Nats, Aaron?
Alright. I hate Nats. Alright. Top 5 decks I think I'm gonna face is E-Dragons, Prophecies, Evil Swarms, Mermails, and Gadgets. Gadgets being any deck that can go Shotmaster very easily, like 100 stuff like that. So okay, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about each one. I also didn't post the post-regional video. I actually this is my first top. I've only been to 4 regionals. The first 2 I played with X-Sabers, went X3. Then the one right after that I played with Curry, went X3, and then this time I actually got top 24. So I'm happy. Anyway, so first deck I'm most likely gonna play is E-Dragon, so it's gonna be a mirror match. E-Dragons are, like everybody knows, they're fucking amazing because what they do well is you can overextend without fear, and because of this fact, people say that this is a deck that you don't need skill with. Pick up an E-Dragon deck and actually do well with it on your first try. You won't, I promise. But because this is like stuff you gotta remember, like what you use, what you can do, what plays will do what, how many dragons you have to make a certain play. This is stuff you gotta keep in mind when you play a deck and stuff like that. But the fact that you can overextend without fear, because the super rejuvenation is what really makes the deck as broken as it is and keeps that hand advantage going. But E-Dragons are good. The downside of E-Dragons really is the fact that they depend on their extra deck. So if y'all playing decks that don't play that, if y'all aren't playing E-Dragons, you can throw in a Compulse or Bottomless and it would just shit on their day. Because it has a heavy dependence on the extra deck. They have to go into their extra deck. That's why Dragon Sack is so expensive. Another thing is once they lose hand, if they open up bad and they don't get their super rejuve like they want and they lose their hand, and you're able to stun their second turn when they burn through their graveyard, so they don't have a hand or graveyard, they lose the game. That's when E-Dragon players start to panic. So E-Dragon, if you're playing E-Dragons, you need to figure out a way to overcome that. I'll give you all tips and stuff on that. That's E-Dragons in a nutshell. Pretty self-explanatory. Everyone just copying OCG builds because they play. Everyone over there plays the Maxis because literally everyone over there was playing E-Dragons at the time whenever whenever they're released here. Everyone was playing E-Dragons over there. So they're like, oh, we're playing Maxis. Not everyone here plays Maxis, or plays E-Dragons. So Maxis are dead against a lot of decks in America or over here in our national. So that's just my opinion on it. So anyway, Prophecies are amazing in my opinion. I love Prophecies. They're so good. If I had the money to buy Prophecies, oh my god, I would buy Prophecies. Like, this deck I picked up for very cheap on pre-release date. The hardest thing to pick up was the Drago Sacks, obviously. Jet got me one, thank you Jet. And then the other one Gabe hooked me up with because I needed one for the deck. So thank you Gabe. So I only have 2 right now and I'm actually getting a 3rd. So, but I believe you only need 2 for the deck. But Prophecies are amazing because of Fate, and they can main stuff like Jowgen and Kaiku. Kaiku hurts the deck a lot because I can't banish cards, and every time it inflicts damage, you can just keep taking away my resources. So Kaiku is good, and the fact that they can main stuff like normal people would side, like Jowgen. Judgment, Soulbreaker Judgment is good to a certain extent. If you look at the card for what it is, it's good because it sets you up for the next turn. That's all it does. Like, people are like, oh, that card's so broken. Literally, it sets them up for the next turn. If you drop a Jolin Loudbird or a Deck Devi, or Eradicator or something like that, then they're basically fucked. But then again, the flip side of that is you have to draw those cards, and if you don't, you're gonna get your ass whooped by Prophecies. Prophecies are all around good deck. So that's something you gotta look out for. That I'm not really looking forward to playing, but I'd rather play that than the mirror match. Evil Swarms, Evil Swarms suck. Like, let's be completely honest. Evil Swarms, they just suck dick. The only reason why they're good is because they can just sit on the Ophion. They might as well be called the Ophion deck. Their main play is, oh, I gotta get first turn Ophion. What happens when you play a deck that doesn't rely on level 5 or higher monsters? The deck loses. Also, another thing to see, if you see a whole bunch of Evil Swarm players, you know Evil Swarm player is good if they can win a mirror match consistently. Basically, Evil Swarm players are just like, oh, I'm gonna play a bunch of E-Dragon decks and just win. No. The regionals, I played 5 Evil Swarm players out of 5 of my rounds with Evil Swarms out of 8, and I only lost to one of them. And he opened up Ophion double Veiler both games, and that's the only reason why I won is because he opened the double Veiler. Because I played through the outs, played with the breakthroughs, all that stuff. I was getting around Ophion. Ophion wasn't even a problem. It was the Veilers, but he got game. He was a cool dude, and he ended up getting 3rd, and whatever. Alright, Mermails, I think are still very alive. I actually do think this is because Kelsey plays it and my friend Raymond plays it also. He got his invite. He'll be going to Nationals. Mermails are really fucking good because they have an OTK and an FTK. This deck's weakness is those things. If I don't have a Swift Scarecrow or a Veiler to stop their Megalo effect, I lose. That's just how it is. That Mermails have that power to just, oh, I'm gonna fuck your face. Especially if they have extra sphere set, because no E-Dragon deck plays mains MSTs. So if you lose game 1 to Mermails, you're going to be struggling because you know they're shotting in those Imperial Iron Walls, stuff like that. Maybe even goes in match, stuff like that. So you can really get your ass whooped, and they have the capability to go Big Eye. So if you fuck around and leave a Big Eye without protection, they'll take your shit. So that's Mermails. They're still good. If you play a person who has Mermails and knows how to play it well, and not just like, oh, I have this deck because I have it, and they're actually good as fuck with the deck and they're a good player, then they will know what to do and know how to beat E-Dragons. But you just have to know how to play with your deck. If you practice enough, hopefully you're good enough with the decks to play. If you're going to Nats, hopefully you're good enough. And then last is any decks that would be Summon Shockmaster, such as Gadgets, Hunders, 6Ms can do it. I don't know, be creative. Any deck that can summon Shockmaster, because Shockmaster is really good against the top 2 decks. Top 3 decks, in my opinion, would be Mermails, Prophecies, and E-Dragons. Because Shockmaster, you just call monster effects, E-Dragons, Mermails are dead. Call spells, Prophecies are dead. So stuff like that. If you can go first turn Shockmaster against them and still just keep that control, you're perfectly fine. So that's another thing I think will creep up. Yeah, so I'm gonna show you all the side deck that I'm got prepared so far and what I used in regionals. So yeah, Chris.
Oh yeah. Let's get inside.
Alright, so I basically side these in against anybody I play that's not a mirror match, because anyone's gonna side either goes in match or Imperial Iron Wall, so these need to go in no matter what. Imperial Iron Wall shits on my face. And then if I'm playing like a trap heavy deck, maybe Evil Swarms or Fire Fist or any rogue shit, these go in. Usually these go in no matter what because of Imperial Iron Wall and goes in match. This goes in against the mirror match, against fairies, against Mermails, anything that uses effects a lot. If I get this on and I have like a reactant or something in hand, I win the game. That's just how it is, because they can't activate an effect. They can't activate an effect monster's effect. They can't reveal for Megalo. They can't pitch for Blaster. They have no way to get over this without Dark Hole. And a lot of decks don't want to play Dark Hole because the OCG doesn't do it. And we have a knack for copying OCG, which I really don't like. I don't copy. Fuck them. Tsukiyomi is the best card ever against Evil Swarms. It's so fucking good. This is the reason why I did so well against Evil Swarms. This and some other things, which I'll show you. But this card is amazing. You just can't. I mean, you can side it in against frogs also. I've been playing. Of course, I play at locals, and some people like play frogs, and they main deck Vanity's Fiend, and I was like, holy fuck, that's such a good idea. So this is really good against frogs. They main deck that Vanity's Fiend, or a lot of people do side in Vanity's Fiend, like Mermail players side in Vanity's Fiend, stuff like that. This is a good out to that.
Yes, I did the dunk.
Okay, Eradicators for Prophecies, Dark World, 6Ms, stuff like that. Anything that relies heavily on spells or traps, even Chainburn maybe, I don't know. But Eradicator's good. Smashing Ground is for the mirror, because in the OCG they side in Obelisk, because in all actuality, E-Dragons cannot get over Obelisk. No matter what they do in their main deck, in their main deck they cannot, or extra deck, they cannot get around Obelisk. It's impossible. So that's why people are like siding Buster Bladers and shit over there. I'm just gonna side Buster Blader or side Smashing Ground, and they can't get it. This gets rid of Obelisk, because Obelisk has 4,000 defense and this doesn't target. So good ass out to Obelisk, and that's why I play it. And then I just play this random. This is just a filler because I don't know, it's good, but I don't really need it. I don't really care, because if I'm playing a mirror match, I side in Angel 07, and they're just like, holy fuck, I lose. Like, that's just how it is. Because in the mirror match, people automatically side these and side like hand traps. And if I side in Angel 07, all those hand traps are dead. So they just keep setting hand traps, and I'm attacking them with baby dragons and attacking for 25 directly. They can't do shit, they lose. So yeah, that's my side deck so far right now. Okay, regionals. The reason why I did so well is because of these cards right here. Lances are amazing. I played, like I said, 5 Evil Swarm players. Played Heroes once. Like, this shit was fucking. I just played a whole bunch of back row heavy decks. Lance helped so much. Like, go Drago Sack. He'd be like, compulse. An Evil Swarm player did. He tried to compulse. I was like, Lance. He was like, holy fuck, why do you play that? And I won the game. And then, like, basically, if you have these 2 cards against the Evil Swarm player, you win. Like, first turn Drago Sack is really good against them, but first turn Scrap is stupid because each turn you just set a card, pop off stuff, pop off stuff, pop off stuff, and they can't get over Scrap. Like, no matter what they do, they just can't get over Scrap. Especially if you have Veiler and they try to go Bahamut, like, this is impossible to get over. I will never take out Lance because it's way too good. Just this shit is amazing. The last round I lost a mirror match, which was kind of, I don't know, it was unlucky in my opinion because like literally all I needed to do was draw any dragon and I would have won the game, but I didn't draw a dragon. I drew a super Jew, fucking unlucky shit. But he went Big Eye, I Veiled, he went Book of Moon, I chained Lance. So okay, the reason why E-Dragons play Book of Moon is because Veiler misses target if you chain the Book of Moon on that Veiler. So Big Eye would still take the monster that the Big Eye targets. If I Lance and the Big Eye and the Book of Moon doesn't go through on the Big Eye doesn't take my monster. So that's why I do that. This is just all around good card, especially like against Mermails. It makes Gaios weaker. Ophion attacks into you, you're reacting or something. You can Lance damage stuff. They can't do anything about it. I mean, it's a good ass card. Dark Hole. I'm never taking this shit out. This card's amazing. It's so good against any deck. Like fucking, it's ridiculous. Yamada is my keep hand advantage card. It's
bitch.
It's it's my one tech. This is my personal tech. It's searchable because it's a fire. It's a dragon. 2600 and it's a level 7, which is ridiculous. So the synergy is absolutely perfect. It's searchable. If I inflict damage, I draw until I have 5 cards in my hand. So I pitch. Summoning dragons, set a card, use my super Jew, draw 5 more cards, and I'm just like, okay, I have a full hand, full grave, and I get more draws off super Jews at the end of the turn. That's fucking nuts, and it keeps my hand. I win the game if I get a Yamato off. I win the game, and like most people don't expect it coming. And if I'm playing a deck that doesn't have Veilers in it, then they lose. Like that's just not happening.
I hate that card.
I love it. And then Black Queen Dragon is a personal extra deck cards I play because of Chain Burn and rogue decks like that. It's a good card to just have in your extra deck for 3 reasons. One, it's a dark, so it's Eradicator target. It's 2800, it's big as fuck, and it's really good against burn decks. So, every time they use an effect to like inflict damage to you, this card gets counters instead. And then let's say they drop a Battle Fade or something, you can dump this card's counters onto another card. So you can recycle the thing. So literally this card alone could beat Chain Burn by itself. So that's why I play this instead of, what did I take out? I don't remember. I don't know. I play this and it's good.
Ruler.
Huh?
Thought Ruler.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, there you go, Thought Ruler. Last card I really want to express, good against Evil Swarms. Really good against Evil Swarms. People are like, why don't you just play the Pearl? Because this card can get veiled. Well, this card did get veiled. It sucked. Like this card got veiled and it sucked. It really sucked. But Pearl, Evil Swarms play Dress. Like let's be real, because Blaster is a good out, wink wink in parentheses, but it's really inconsistent. So if I don't have that and I have level 4s, like let's say I'm Monster Reborn or I have Return or something like that, I can get this play off and then book it and then do my plays, attack over it, stuff like that. If I have Pearl and I attack, they'll just damage up, fucking dress my shit, and I die. And then I'm just done I just lose that duel.
What the fuck is this? I've never seen this card before.
I'm scrub. Oh my god. Anyway.
Bullshit.
What else? I don't know. I think that's it. So, yeah. I'm expecting a lot of mirror matches, which I'm not really worried about, because basically the secret to a mirror match is don't go Big Eye, like unnecessarily. If you don't have protection for your Big Eye, then don't fucking go Big Eye, because that just leads. If my opponent goes Big Eye and doesn't have protection, then they deserve to lose the mirror match, because I'm just gonna Big Eye your Big Eye to Big Eye something else, and then I'm gonna have protection because I'm not gonna summon a Big Eye if I don't have protection. So protection being Lance, breakthrough, the Veiler, stuff like that. So yeah, that's about the meta in a nutshell and my opinion on stuff. What's up?
Any last words before we cut out?
Like, comment, and subscribe. We like subscribers and comments and likes. And yeah, let us know what you think. We like conversing. I like conversing. I'm always commenting with y'all. But anyway,
anything you want to say, Black Anonymous?
No, he don't want to talk.
He don't want to talk.
No, he don't want to talk.
Anything you want to say, Ian?
He sleeps as fuck.
Guess not.
Alright, go check out other videos. Yeah, that's about it. So, see y'all. Wish me luck, all that good stuff.
Peace be the journey.
Peace be the journey.
We out.